Designed by competitive fly fishermen and innovative fly tyer Lance Egan, the poacher took the concept of the jig streamer and refined it into one of the most effective modern baitfish patterns ever created. It changed the way that many anglers viewed jig hook streamers, proving that a fly designed to ride hook point up could be more than just a specialized pattern. It can be a deadly, everyday streamer for targeting predatory fish. The genius of the poacher is its ability to imitate some of the most important bottom-dwelling prey species that fish feed on, gobies and sculpins. These fish are not always fast-moving prey. They live near rocks, gravel, and structure, often moving in short bursts along the bottom. The poacher was designed around that behavior. Instead of imitating a fleeing baitfish, they imitate something vulnerable, something a predator would naturally chase down and eat. The design of the fly is what makes it special. The slotted tungsten bead keeps the fly right at hook point up, allowing it to crawl, bounce, and glide across the bottom, while reducing the number of times it gets caught in rocks and debris. The pine squirrel strip provides a lifelike pulsing movement, even when the fly is barely moving. The bulky head creates the large profile of a sculpin or goby, while the soft materials give the fly the subtle movement that convinces fish it is alive. Every material has a purpose. Nothing is added just to make the fly look impressive in a box, which is an achievement considering how many flies are designed to catch fishermen before they ever reach the water. What separates the poacher from many other streamers is its natural presentation. It can be fished like a traditional bottom streamer. Cast near structure, let it sink, and work it slowly with short strips and pauses. The fly stays in the strike zone a little bit longer because of its jig hook design, which means it snags less, allowing you to fish it slower and longer, allowing anglers to also imitate the slow, erratic movement of a goby or sculpin trying to move across the riverbed. This style of fishing appeals to a predator's instincts. Instead of forcing a reaction from a fish, the fly presents an easy meal and it allows the fish to take a long inspect of the fly, meaning it'll bite more. Another reason the poacher stands out is its versatility. It works in rivers, lakes, and anywhere predatory fish feed on bottom. Whether targeting large trout, bass, or other aggressive species, the fly has the ability to produce because it combines three things that matter most in streamer fishing: profile, movement, and presentation. Now, calling a fly pattern the greatest of all time is always a stretch, but I feel that the Egan's poacher has a spot with patterns like the woolly bugger, clouser minnow, and muddler minnow for best streamers of all time. Now, the best flies are not always the most complicated. They're the ones that understand how fish feed and present something they already believe is real. The Egan's poacher does exactly that, and that is why it can be considered one of the greatest jig streamer flies ever created. When comparing olive and black and orange, both colors have their strengths, but they represent two different approaches to streamer fishing. Olive is the natural choice. It closely matches many bottom-dwelling baitfish like gobies and sculpins, making it an excellent option when fish are actively feeding and looking for realistic prey. It blends into the environment and gives the impression of a vulnerable baitfish moving along the bottom. Black and orange takes a little bit more of a more aggressive approach. The black creates a very strong silhouette, which is amazing in deeper water where light shines less, and the orange adds a bright trigger point that fish can track and strike. I specifically chose to tie a black and orange poacher for this video because I've had luck in the past with the color black and orange. Matter of fact, I caught my personal best bass on a black and orange woolly bugger. If I were to choose between olive and black and orange, I think olive might edge it out simply because of its more natural approach to streamer fishing. Gobies and sculpins do have an olive and dark olive tinged back, so it's much more realistic to the bass. But whenever fishing in a low light condition, like at the very deep pool of a pond or stream, I would definitely go black and orange because of its silhouette and trigger point. And if you guys could just take a second to check out my site, northeasternflies.com, it would really help me out a lot. I'm running this site just to make some money back on fishing and fly tying, so I can continue tying and bring videos to you guys. Even just letting a friend know who maybe needs some more flies would really help a lot. And thank you, and I'll see you next video.